Hello and welcome to another episode of Just a Chat with Bunmi Alabi. I know you are surprised that I'm the one giving you the introduction, and that is because Unbroken is closed like tomorrow. And we have her to give us more details why you should change your mind to be at this event. And with me, I have Pastor David, and we're doing this together.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure. We have the convener of we have the convener of Unbroken. This is a 7th edition, if I'm correct. And she's here. 6th edition. Wow, such a long time. What can I think it's such an opportunity for us to hear from the horse's mouth. And it's going to be telling us details about this program. I can't wait to see, even though it's actually designed for women, but then we men, we're looking forward to do something from it, take something from it. Welcome, the convener of Unbroken 2025 to the show, Bunmi Alabi. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
Now you are the one we're interviewing.
Actually,
I can see how it feels like
to
be a guest and having my guest, my co-host, not to be interviewing me.
Yeah.
It's a privilege. So, at your service, ma'am, and sir.
Always full of life and fun.
Yeah.
Nice to have you around. Okay, just let's talk briefly. Unbroken. What gave us the vision? How did it come to be? This is 6th edition. Where did it start from?
Broken. You know, I feel like singing a song, but let me wait for that time, because I know some of you have been asking, okay, did somebody break your heart before you sing there, before you start this ministry? Break my heart, say you love me again. You know, honestly, that was the same question that somebody asked me as at TVC when I went for an interview, and the lady was like, okay, did you fall into any category of these people, like the single mom, the mature single lady, and like, and I was like, honestly, I wasn't expecting that question, honestly, but you know, there's this saying that we have to live ready.
Yeah.
You understand? So as I thought of it, okay, I'm not a single mom. If at the time somebody was telling me that, okay, you can't connect with these people, that we need somebody that can connect, that has the same drive and the story like, but I said, no, I don't need to go through what any one of them have gone through before I can really
Professor solution.
Yes, even as a mental health counselor, you know, we were taught how to be empathic, to be able to
That's true.
feel yourself in other people's shoes, even though you don't wear the same shoe, but understand what they have tried to understand. Not that you really even understand them, but try to know that, okay, they are going through something. So I think that skill really helped me to fit in, to see them, to see from their own eyes, to feel from their pain. And I try to connect with that, okay, Unbroken might be something that is majorly for women, for single mom, for mature single lady, but generally everybody, whether you are a man or a woman, you've been broken at a point. Whether you were broken as a child, you've been broken as an adult, we've gotten to a stage in our life that our expectations were not met.
That's right.
Do you understand? Things didn't go the way it was supposed to go, and things hurt us. We were disappointed, we were broken, we were in pain. So all these cases, all these scenarios were things that can break human being, whether you're a man or a woman. You understand? But I just had to say, okay, I'm not Jesus Christ who saved the whole world. Let me just have a niche for myself.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what are the areas, who are the people that are mostly neglected out of the whole setting of people? I know, okay, people are going for, okay, children, we have girl child stuff, people are doing that, enough NGOs. We have one for women, a lot of conferences for women, but this specific niche, single mom, is very, very common. It's not too common. And one thing I always do is I always look at my environment. If I see something happening, and that's what has been helping me to really birth my purpose, to birth vision or dreams that God wants me to do. If I see certain things around happening concurrently around me, maybe like something that is trendy or that is I'm seeing that as in setting or circumstance around me, or maybe I see people going through the same thing around me, and I see it reoccurring. I always ask the question, you know, what we normally do in the society is when we see problem, we just complain, we expect somebody else to do it. But how about you looking inside at, okay, what is my whole responsibility? What
Can
is
I
my
do?
whole
Yeah,
what can
so
I do?
this.
You understand? So most of you shouldn't be looking at problem. Me, I always look beyond problem. That okay, what is the solution? What really caused the problem? So I look around me, I saw that I have a lot of mature single ladies that beautiful, hardworking, as in that really have good, as in that you look at it and you be like, ah, why is this person still without a man? You know, people will be like, okay, maybe he has used a husband to be a boyfriend. He was doing alcohol with the guys and different things. But I look at it, okay, there must be a reason. And these people are going through something. Some of them want to get married. I see a lot of them around me. And at the same time, at the time I was counting like 3 or 4 different single mom around me. Some of them, maybe they come in as a staff to work with me, because when you're close to me, I try to relate, to build a relationship beyond
Just the
work.
physical.
Yeah. I try to somebody, I look at that, is it that I'm going deeper into people's privacy, but this empathic skill of me does not allow me to know some things, especially when I see the person going through some painful situation. So I have a lot of them, single mom around me, some that I know that, okay, this person have a baby father that deny them access of maybe responsibility of fatherhood, of taking care of a child. I look at, okay, taking care of a child requires a man and a woman coming together as parents. But now having the only woman, do you know that we have single fathers too? But I'm not saying to them, I know maybe somebody might catch that vision for single father. You understand? Because I've seen a lot of guys that maybe the lady will live there with the child and say, I'm not interested. You understand? So those are the things that really gave me a push that, okay, what can I do?
Yeah.
These people really need a platform where they can, number one, they need a community where they can feel accepted. We need to make them know that, okay, even though you have made a mistake. I was going through some of the form some of the participants filled. One of them said, I'm coming so that I can find life again because I married wrongly. You understand? So a lot of them realized that, okay, they made a mistake. A lot of them got married. They don't know much about marriage. A lot of them wish they could make it work. A lot of them were product of abusive relationship. A lot of them were product of premarital pregnancy and they don't want to abort. So different reasons. So these are the things that gave me that push that, okay, I need to start. And in 2019, when I started, it was, in fact, it was really that day that I hope my story is not too much.
No, you have the floor.
Yeah, that day, I posted a picture of one of my mentors yesterday. She was on her birthday, and I remember I went for a program. She had the program for mature single ladies. So I went there, and afterwards I went to meet her that I have this urge to start something for single mom and for mature single lady. And she said, start it anyhow. Don't wait till when you have the own, because then my business was, I was just trying to just make ends meet, just to do my business. And I was like, I mean that I'm trying to make ends meet. Will I now say I want to be doing program again? And she said, even if it is in a classroom, just start it anyhow. And I just went with that drive, with that push. And I started the maiden edition in 2019. So that one, the thing was Unbroken. That was the thing. We did it at Culture Yard, and we had like maybe 30 participants that came. People came, and there was this particular lady that came, Sister Ronke. I don't know, she might be watching me now. You do Ronke Dorothy. She came and she just sat down and was just looking like, let me see, there are some people like that maybe the first time somebody introduced her to come. She came from London and she was supposed to go back the following day, and the person said, attend this program. And after a while, I just realized that this lady just broke into tears. She was crying. She was crying. And during the testimony time, and she had to say that I just came here just for coming say that I'm just thinking, and she narrated a story that a man, she took the man from Nigeria abroad. They got married. They had 4 or 3 beautiful girls, and after a while, the man just absconded with all her goods and gold and everything, and he left with another man in UK there. And she was left to take care of her 3 children alone. So when she shared, it was very traumatic. She talked about a lot of things, and I was like, wow, I never knew that people I'm going through a lot like this, and they really needed a place. So many of them. So after that day, in fact, that one I didn't have money. I was going. It was after that program that some of them were now giving me money. That this program I want to be a part of it. They were now giving me money. That first edition, and so some of them said subsequent ones that they want to sponsor the program. So for the past 6 years, I've been having people that have been coming through in their little way, to support, to do things. So it's been a very long journey, and I'm glad for these 6 years.
Oh, that's really a very beautiful one. But there's a question I would love to ask you, Shiro. How did you come about that thing? Like, what story influenced it? What is the drive that made you think of, okay, this year's team, I want to call it Shiro?
Okay. I think Shiro came up.
That's a team for this.
Yes, the team for
this
this
edition.
edition.
Came up, even I think immediately we finished last year's edition, the topic came Shiro. There's this woman that I used to follow online. She's a speaker. She's a single mom, and she remarried. So I think in the course of her speech or message, she mentioned that Shiro is a female hero. You understand? The male version of somebody that has won battle, that has survived some things, gone through some as in that is thriving hard time and the likes. That the female version is called Shiro. So when she mentioned that thing, that was like maybe 6 or 7 years. That thing stuck to my mind, that Shiro, a female hero. So immediately we finished that Unbroken last year. The last year was Tag Rest.
Yeah.
Immediately that name came, Shiro. And that would be the name for the next Unbroken. And I just feel it by second. I beg Janice, let me rest on this one. But I didn't really put my mind. But each time I'm trying to, as the time was approaching, there was no other name that was coming. I was trying to say, okay, let me even pray. Yeah, I'm ready to plan for Unbroken. But it was that name that still kept running. Around February, around that December, January, I already have a picture of what I want it to look like. And I want to wear armor. I want to put on I told my husband I want to walk like somebody. I already described. When I told my husband about the concept, he was looking at me like, because you're challenging one that all your idea. Okay. So there was a lady that she did something like that. I think exactly the way you did for that lady, your client. I want something like that. I want to wear armor. Go and look for where to rent armor for me. He thought I was kidding. But when around February, I told him that this is what I said. I needed it for my birthday photo shoot, but he couldn't do it. I forgave him, even though I was angry with him that he couldn't do it. I forgave him. So I was still waiting that Alpha, do this thing for me. I think you can't do it for me. Do it for me for the flyer. He said, okay. When I saw that it was around June, he didn't respond. We were trying to use some stuff to do. He saw that I was really ready to do that. I said, okay, even if I can't achieve that working, the picture, the image, I want to wear Habu. I want to like someone that is a woman that is ready to rise and that is healed, that has gone through some hard times and she chose.
So that means for this to have happened, that means there was a point in your life where you felt like a Shiro. So please, can you share it with your audience?
I felt I am feeling as a Shiro. I am feeling like a Shiro because growing up, like I told you earlier that every one of us have gone through some broken time. Growing up, I grew up with low self-esteem, not believing in myself, not having a voice for myself, thinking that, okay, I'm not enough. I always share the story of my brother, one of my brothers that we grew up together. They always tell me that we are not doing like we. I have 2 older brothers before me, and we were so close. We went to school together, same primary school, and they will always try to make me be like them. You are too close, or then slap me, do this and that. And subconsciously, those things were really killing something in me. They were killing my voice, they were killing my strength, they were killing me seeing myself that, okay, I am worthy, I am accepted. It was silencing me subconsciously. And it got done on him around 2020 when I started having a voice. And he came to me and said, Bunmi, I'm sorry. He said, I never knew that you have this inside. And then I've gone for my counseling stuff. I started Unbroken. And I saw everything I'm doing. Because it was like that 2020 was like the beginning of a new me. Because before that, even in my relationship, because I've always grown up like, okay, I have to depend on people. I can't stand by myself. And for people that knows my husband, you know, my husband is a one way, as in, if he wants to do something, do it. And if he's not interested in me, there's nothing you can do to push him. So I will be expecting that without him, I can't do some things. I want him to help me do this. He will not do it. He will procrastinate. And those things always break me that, is it that my husband doesn't really want me to try? Is it that he's not interested in what interests me? That thing really affected my self-esteem a lot, that I was doubting myself, that it's like I'm not enough. It's like I don't have a voice. It's like I don't have value for myself. So there was a time that we had to go for a counseling session, and that's always encourage that no matter who you are, no matter how strong you think you are, there should be always time for you that you be open to counseling, to seek external professional help. And we went for the counseling, and honestly, it was separately. I went for my own, and he went for his own at a different time. And the counselor said something, the therapist said something that really changed the narrative of my life and helped me to see it. That was when the shiro in me began to rise. And she said something. I was complaining that, hey, my husband is not doing this for me. He doesn't love me. You know, by the time you believe that, okay, this man is not doing this for you, that you expected, you think that, okay, the person doesn't love you. And she said something that really changed everything. She said, the husband you are complaining about, that he's doing his own thing. He's living his life. He's doing his dream. He's doing this and that. I'm seeing a lady that doesn't really know her wants, that doesn't even know what she wants to do. I felt so bad. So I thought this woman is good. And she was my boss. She was my boss in counseling. I thought she's going to support me. See what she's saying. And she said, well, go and write. She gave me something to do, that I should go and write everything write something about yourself. Who are you? Do you even understand yourself? She propelled something in me then that I had to go back. And I have to sit back and beyond what I want people to see, beyond what people even say I can. Who am I? And that was the beginning of the rising of the Shiro. Even though I didn't have anything about Shiro, but it was the beginning of a new thing in me, that okay, I'm not what people say I am. I'm not, because somebody is not doing something for me doesn't mean that I can't stand. The woman said, go and do what you want to do. Go and do your purpose. Go and do those things you want your husband to do for you. Go and do them by yourself. If you want him to do it, tell him. If he's not doing it for you, find a way to do it. Don't wait for him, because he's living his life. And I always say something jokingly, that when I was praying for husband, maybe I forgot to tell God that, God, give me a man that won't have too much things on his hand. You understand? But it's always good, because my husband is a man that of many colors. For people that knows him, he has so many ideas. He can sit like this and just come up with an idea. So he has a lot of things on his desk already. So now adding my own to him, it's like too much. So it's like I was expecting too much from him, and it was breaking me. It was affecting me. It was affecting my self-esteem. I was believing that, okay, I don't have enough in me. I was angry. I was bitter towards him. I was resentful. You know, just think about everything that I could think towards my husband. I was to him. But that time really changed that narrative, that, okay, even though my husband, it feels as if he's not interested. Not like, okay, because I asked the question, does that mean you don't love me? Don't you want me to succeed? He said, I want you to succeed. You know, but he had to go for the research himself sometimes, and he was asking, okay, why am I not eager to do this thing for her? And he said, that was when he discovered ADHD, that he's ADHD, that he saw that if your idea is not challenging enough, you might not really take it seriously. And I was like, oh, really? So, you know, when you were talking about the Shiro and the hammer, that idea strength now came on. But today, what I did, don't worry, I am here because I want to really, I found myself, I found a voice for myself. So since that 2020 was the beginning of me seeing myself, not like a timid girl. Lord, I guess that is coming this year. I was still saying 2 days I went to see her that, Sister Bunmi, who that you don't used to talk before, you're the one now doing all this thing. I was like, so be it. You understand? Everybody in my school, if you ask about me in school, they will be like, I don't talk. And it's not because I can't talk, but I was like, kid, first off, what do I want to say? Do I have value to say? Do I have something to say? But now, if you give me the floor, I can talk.
Yeah.
And he would be like,
He did, yeah.
yes, I was reading because I never
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
So
That's it.
that Shiro in me has emerged like since 2020, and since then I was moving with that drive. So it's like the things I would have done since in the past were the things I was just doing with the grace of God, with the help of people around me, with the help of my husband in the way he can do. But I was the one, and then
That's right.
you know, by the time you carry it yourself,
And
you will
people see
see
it.
people that was okay,
Come
this
to
person is
your
having
aid.
result. And for the past 6 years that I've been doing it, it has been going from glory to glory. It has been improving. People have seen that okay, this person knows what she's
Consistency.
doing.
Mhm.
Not that day I just walk up past, I just want to do something. No, I'm not doing it. So I see that okay, it is beyond what me myself would imagine. So that Shiro is the emergence of the queen in me, in my own kingdom, even as a wife. You know, I was comparing, okay, Deborah, the wife, the prophetess, wife of Lapidon. So Bunmi now is a Bunmi as an entity, wife of Aki Alabi. So not that Aki Alabi is the one that will define why, even though it's an additional, but I have a name, I have a brand myself that I want to build by myself. I don't want you to like me because I'm Aki Alabi's wife. I don't want you to come and be with you because of Aki Alabi. I want you to,
Your own identity.
yeah, identity. So that is what I want to build now. You understand? Not because of because of this person. That one could be an additional one, but I want to, because when that thing is not there again, then that means I've lost my value. So building my personal value is what is my goal now. I know there are so many challenges, things that want to pull me down, that want to affect me or make me feel, because we are all human, but you know what makes you a Shiro is your ability not to stay down, even when every other thing in life wants to pull you down.
Wow.
Awesome. I mean, it's a whole episode.
It's
Right?
a whole episode.
Coming from how you conceived the idea, your environment that has caged you over the land, you just broke out. And then now we are celebrating grace. I mean, I admire the fact that you've been consistent as a truth for the past 6 years. What? You can't fake this thing for long, I beg. If you not day, not be 6 years, we've seen it. So amazing. Now, participant or possibly a potential participant that will be coming for this edition, what do you think they're expecting? Maybe briefly, I mean, this is 2025 edition of Unbroken. And I love the fact that you've done a good justice to the team.
Yeah.
So what would they be expecting? Maybe just talk to them about it briefly.
Okay, Unbroken is for women of
Okay.
all ages, women from at least from 20 upward. It's for women that have gone through life challenges, gone through situations, heartbreak, disappointment, isolation, pain, hurt, loss of loved ones, and different things. But you know, it's going to be a platform for you to find a voice, to find healing, to find restoration, emotional and spiritual healing, clarity of purpose, clarity of who you are, your self-identity, finding yourself, and also empowerment. We create empowerment for women, support system. We create that, and we also create the community, which is the major thing. You know, because beyond the day, we want to reach out, we want to communicate with you, because
Follow up.
Yeah, follow up. Because as the counselor, my team at High are working towards creating counseling session even after the program.
Fantastic.
Some mindset shift program after the program. So aside from that day, there's going to be lots of follow up. For that day, there's going to be group therapy. We're going to have a somebody that have gone through this, whatsoever you are going through. You know,
Somebody have gone
yeah,
through
single
before.
mom are going to have their own time together that they will discuss. Single mom, single ladies, they are going to have their own separate session together that you have discussion together. So married people too that are going through, married but you are living single, there's going to be a session for you too, like a groups discussion session. So it's going to be a time whereby you can rub mind, like my, so that you know that what you are going through is not only you that is going through it. There are so many people that are going through, that have gone through it and they survived. So people are going to share their story, their experiences there. And most importantly, you are going to heal, you are going to let go, you are going to release yourself, release the pain, the hurt, and that obstacle that has held you down from becoming who God wants you to be. And beyond that, we are going to have a follow-up for you after the whole program.
Oh, this is very beautiful. We have all heard the beautiful moments, memories that our convener has, should I say preached, because now it's like your words are actually sinking into my soul. But before we round it up, I want to give you a little game, permit me, to complete a sentence. So to you, a Shiro is dash.
A shiro is a woman who rises beyond limitation.
Now we've had something that we can hold on for this podcast. A shiro is somebody who rises without
right.
limit. So if you are saying you are a shiro and with any limitation you are down, it means that you are going against who you proclaim yourself to be. So as a shiro, this Unbroken 2025, we are rising beyond every limitation. So Pastor David, I don't know, will you want me to give you a skirt so that you can you can bring
We are always behind you. We're going to give you a backup, man.
you don't feel pressure that the shiros are rising?
No,
Or you are
not at all. I mean,
To delve into that, but since you have opened that chapter, you know, because I want us to talk, because you were saying that the heartbreaker, that what broke.
what breaks the shiros? What made us decide to emerge?
yes, it's good. It's good. I can talk about it because of time, but the reality is this: I'm always an advocate of the fact that over the years, what we've seen in the society is that women campaigning against their oppression that is caused by men. And for example, stop rape, stop women abuse, and I mean. These are done by men. I want to see men coming out to fight against men harassing women or raping women. I've never seen any woman carry placards, stop rape. But it's only women that is always doing that. But these are caused by men. So I'm always an advocate of that. So if you are using this platform to create an extension of such service, that would be fantastic. I would support. We are not supporting any woman to be bullied. We don't support any woman to be harassed. Don't harass any woman. That is, you are in a relationship leading to marriage or a wife. No, don't. Everybody deserves a voice. Let them express themselves. We are all born differently. That's my advocate. And I can tell you, it's going to be a platform that I will have to sit with.
Okay.
So that's for that. What you're not ready to take responsibility.
Don't start it. That's it.
Don't break a woman. Because I'm trying to imagine the years before you found out there was a shiro in you. Imagine you did not find about like
to even come from parents. Let's even think.
Yes, I get your point.
Yeah, where you are coming from. True. And I actually don't want to give it to you because you talk to yourself. You actually want
Yes, exactly.
I am not born to be like this. It was a self-examination. It was a self-determination. You come out, you were very intentional about what you want to do. Even though the environment is not actually supporting it, but you just want to. And I'm sure a lot of participants will have to just listen to your story, even as they come, not just come as a convener. I mean, you have all it is. So when people are asking you, have you gone through? It doesn't have to be single mother. It doesn't have to be, you break from limitation. And now you are who you are today. And there is nobody that wants to talk about their past and can face it that will not be applauded. And I used to be like this before. This is who I am now. People will learn from me. So you are not the only one in it. If I went out through this and I came out, now you can also go through the same. So it's a platform for you. Any woman out there, either you are broken, either you have gone through abuse from a man, or you are presently in a relationship you have not just defined. I love the one of the tagline is people who are women who are going to find purpose, ready to be healed and get to discover their purpose. Very wonderful tagline. So this program is for you. I would just want to round up this last question from you. That day, what's it called? I mean, where time people to come, the venue, where is this in taking place? And then it possibly we still have between now and how many days if they want to register. What are the procedures for that?
Okay. Yeah, it's coming up on the 18th of October, 2025. That is this Saturday. And it starts by 9 a.m. But red carpet starts 8 a.m.
Wow.
And there's gift for the first 20 people to come because we've been getting lots of gifts, souvenirs from people.
If I confess, will I collect gifts?
Come first.
Just come first. So red carpet starts 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we're not wasting time.
Yeah.
There's going to be lots of fun activities. Raffle draw, games, therapy session, food. Yeah, I love food. Food. So it's taking place at number 599 U-Turn Bus Stop, Lagos Abẹ́òkúta Expressway, Abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, Lagos. If you want to come, there's going to be a number below so that you can just call the person if you need the way. And there's going to be room for to direct you. There's going to be room for exhibition for people that wants to sell.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, you are supposed to register. So if you still want to get that, you can still call the number below for that. So it's going to be a whole lot of activity, fun, filled, and transformational program.
Okay, so someone who is shy to ask, can they come along with their spouses?
Spouses, that is if you are married, I mean.
Yes, some people might want to come with their spouse, they'll feel like, oh, it's for women.
Yeah.
But I feel with what we've even discussed, men could learn from it. Yeah.
Yes, I think yes, because you can come with your spouse, and if you are looking for a hero,
This program is
yeah, if you are looking for a hero,
We didn't talk more about that. I think it's good to talk. So men can have reason to come.
Yeah, if you are looking for a hero, actually, all these things pushing me into matchmaking. I don't want to do matchmaking, but honestly, people have been asking me that, okay, are there going to be guys there? Even ladies, are there going to be guys there? Yes, guys, you can come. You can come. There's going to be
There's something for you.
something for you, as in
Yeah.
that you will learn to, because I know there are so many other good guys outside that need lady, mature lady. So it's not just I say something that we're not raising feminists. We are not feminists.
Yeah.
We are raising women that we need to work on ourselves. When a lady knows our value, knows our worth, not that you are just trying to compete. I'm the man or I'm the woman. You can't subdue me. If you have value, your man will respect you.
Yeah.
He will love you because he knows that you have something to bring to the table. But you yourself, you don't even have the table. You don't even have anything to offer. So any man can treat you like a
Just
trash.
brush you by the time.
So men, you can come. Single mom, if you have, there's going to be a platform to take care of children. So if you have children too,
It's a whole full day affair. 9 to 10. You have the whole day for yourself.
All right, thank you, Ms. Bunmi, for such a wonderful time with you. And thank you, our viewers. Let me thank Pastor David so he doesn't come after me. So thank you, Pastor David, for hosting this program alongside with us. Till we meet with her again. Because I know after Unbroken, she comes back to being, So bye.